And of course, welcome back to the show. Welcome back from that break as well. And you're still watching Uganda Catholic Television. In case you've just tuned in right now, yes, this show ends at 3 but starts at 1:45. So you haven't missed all of it, but there's a bit of it. Yeah. So with me, just like I actually told you earlier on, I'll be joined with my guests in studio who are going to share with us about some words of wisdom. So I'm very sure you're going to learn one or two things out of this conversation. I'm going to be engaging with them. And I have, I shouldn't even actually introduce them, but they will be themselves. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
How are you? Happy New Month.
Okay, Happy New Month too.
And are we still greeting Happy New Year?
Yeah.
No, 4 months down the road.
Not yet in the middle.
Not in the middle. Still Happy New Year.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't know about that one. So how is the going?
It's good.
How is everything? How is okay, the first quarter of the year?
So far not bad. It's fair.
Any achievements so far? Have you registered any?
First, the gift of life.
Okay.
That is the most.
Is there any other?
Then the others we are still pushing.
Quite to register.
Yeah.
Okay, and of course, just like I told you earlier on, they've joined me right here, but I probably for purposes of knowing you better, just an introduction. Let me start from my extreme left.
Oh, thank you so much. Charles Lwanga is my name.
Okay.
I hail from Banda.
Oh.
St. Paul Catholic Sub Parish to be so specific.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do for a living? Are you a student?
I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer.
Yeah.
Wow, that is good. That is good. And then someone on my immediate left.
Yeah, my name is Mary Charlotte, and
Okay.
chairperson of the Trinity Choir. I am a student.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a student. You're in senior what?
I am a finalist at
Okay.
Chamboga University.
Okay. What course?
My nutrition and dietetics.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. So I have an engineer and also I have a nutritionist. But of course, to be very, like, there is an intersection in them. They come from the same brand, and that is the Holy Trinity Choir. Yes, that is actually very interesting. So maybe for the person who has heard about Holy Trinity Choir for the first time, what is and who are the Holy Trinity Choir?
Okay. Holy Trinity Choir, its abbreviation is HOTRICO. It is a youth-based choir. It has started way back, but it was registered. Now it's an organization.
Started which year?
In the 1990s.
Okay.
So it's now a community-based organization that registered last year. And we came up with this idea because we have been having challenges with like students after school, maybe jobs and so on. Job market is so small. So we're like, why don't we form up something now that it will help the youth?
Okay.
Yes, with talent, but again, you can join various talents.
It's not just about choir.
It's not just about
choir. It's about charity as well.
It's about charity. We do charity, like she has said. It's a community-based organization. Reach out to different people, the elders, the young. We groom the young children because you see where we hail from. That is Banda. There are suburbs and there are some slums.
Yes.
So there are children who get challenges, school fees and here. And
you help them out.
So what we do is reaching out to them. If at all, maybe we cannot raise the fees or something, we help them groom their talents. We at least we give them hope through talent.
Okay, how do I join Holy Trinity Choir?
We have membership. You can join, and the membership is always 20,000.
20,000 membership fee. Okay.
Yes.
So what other activities do they practice apart from charity? Let me say choir. Is there any other?
Basically, we are looking at expanding. Since, like she said, we registered just last year, so we have a lot in stock. So we thought we began with what is doable, that is charity, which is so cheap, or which is easy because it's communal. But still, we are looking at reaching out into different market, because as choir we go and get events, but people maybe they need tents and what. So we are having a wider picture.
Okay.
Beyond
so
that.
Looking at your calendar of 2025, which activities do you have in chain?
We had one. We visited people in prisons. That is already done.
So which prisons?
Chitaria.
Okay.
That is farm prison. So from there, now what is next is the concert. That is now making.
You have the concert coming.
Yeah, we have a very, very powerful choral musical concert.
That's interesting.
Which is happening on the 13th.
13th
of April.
Of this month?
Yes, of this month.
Next Sunday, actually.
That is next Sunday.
Okay.
It's Palm Sunday. And we are asking a question. Who is the King of Glory?
That is the theme?
Yes.
Okay.
Taken from Psalms 24.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So basically...
So what's going to happen in this concert? Is it just about singing and go?
No, actually, we have our project. Like we are fundraising for something. Because it's one of the projects that help in funding us.
Okay.
So we are going to be we have some aim or goal that we want to reach. We want to do our sound system. That will push us to do more activities of the church. And also to support the choir itself.
All right. So the choir is part of the Catholic parish, right?
Yes.
True.
And then you're doing your things independently or with the church attached?
No, you see, this is church, and Mother Church is so strict. So you need to follow whatever. So in whatever thing we do, that's true. In whatever thing we do, and even if you see how we reached out to UCTV, it is through the church leadership. So whichever we do our plan, then we go and we'll be guided by. So we have to be in concert with the church.
So where is it going to take place from exactly?
St. Paul Banda, Catholic Sub-Parish.
St. Paul Banda, Catholic Sub-Parish.
Yeah, to be certain, St. Paul Banda is a church that is close to Chambogo University. Yeah, but it's under Mbuya Catholic Parish.
Yeah, okay.
So this is where the Holy Trinity Choir is based.
Okay.
Yeah. So the concert is going to take place on that very powerful sub-parish.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who are the target audience? Who is invited? Or maybe if I want to be part of it, part of the concert, what are the needful things I have to do?
Everyone is invited for our concert and the entrance is free.
Entrance is free? Okay.
Just come enjoy. Yes.
So how are you going to get the funds when the entrance is free?
Oh, like she said, you see, when we organize these concerts, it's even if it's free, we have invited different guests, and we have a lineup.
They are well wishers usually. Okay.
Exactly, because being a community-based organization, it operates like an NGO. We have nowhere we pick funds from, but it's from ourselves, the membership, then through the community. Because we are reaching out to the community and we are doing community work, we also go to the audience. They always support us, as we also see how we reach out to the community that is downtrodden.
So if somebody is coming, what time is it starting?
The concert itself starts at 2 p.m. But we have, like we said, we'll do charity. We partnered with Uganda Red Cross Society. That said, okay, look here, we are in the Lent period, but from the statistics that was shared by the Uganda Blood Bank, a lot of lives are lost because of just maybe a half liter of blood.
Yeah, sure.
And so when we sat down and we read those statistics, we said, look here, since we are a community-based organization, we really need to help the sick. We really need to save a life. So we partnered with Uganda Red Cross Society, and as early as 10 a.m., we shall be having a blood donation drive.
On the same day?
Yes, on the same day.
Okay.
So it is coupled. We have charity, which is the blood donation. Yeah. But still we have the concert itself.
What is the biggest thing any youth can actually come and learn from on that specific day?
Oh, on that day, you see, when in most cases we the youth, we are taken by so many different things. But the theme, who is the King of Glory, and how we've organized the songs, the entire repertoire has a message. Okay. And in this period, the youth, when you come, you're not going to just enjoy through the ears, but the soul and the heart. We are going to also touch that beat.
Wow, beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. So as chairperson, people normally, sometimes, especially when youth come to rally out for something, they tend to minimize, they underestimate the youth. How have you managed as a chairperson to make sure the Trinity Holy Choir is standing firm?
Thank you. As you have already said, really handling youth is not something easy, but I think it's someone's mindset. Because if you love something, it's all about passion. If you love something, you'll stick to it.
Okay.
So where this thing may not be necessarily them coming to learn who is the King of Glory,
Yeah.
but it can also gain interest and join us. Because there are very many who have talents, but you may be there seated on your talent. Please come join us. We can make something big out of it.
Okay.
Just to add on what the chair said, I joined campus, myself, Chambugo, when I didn't know I could sing. So one day I go to church, I see this choir, they are singing, and I'm happy. So someone reaches out to me. I said, I don't know which voice I sing. But they said, okay, we can try out. And now years down the road, I leave campus because they inculcated something in me. And now
you identified actually your talent through church.
Through church.
Okay.
So it is.
You too, you can sing?
Yeah, I can sing.
Okay.
Because I love it. Because I love singing.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a passion.
What are some of the challenges you have faced as a charity-based organization?
Yeah. One of the things I'll say financial.
Financially,
we are not okay, or we are not stable. That's why we are coming out with these projects, because we are looking for
some funds, okay,
to run the organization. And then also I'll say, yes, you can have also challenges in, as you said, youth are not easy to manage.
Yeah.
Some difficulty in working together. There is no teamwork sometimes.
Okay.
But with the grace of God, we are managing.
Wow, that is excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so in case probably you are right there, sometimes you might be scared whenever an event comes and they'll be like, okay, you're paying this, but this time around, you're not going to pay any fee. What you just have to do is prepare yourself. Is there any dressing code?
Not really.
That's kind of the way you do come from.
But you have to have it in mind that it's a church.
Yes. All right, so that means address decently, I should say like that, and also make it there at the venue again.
St. Paul Sub-Parish,
Banda.
Yeah.
Any numbers probably in case someone wants to make inquiries.
To make it actually simpler,
yeah,
it is a site of what they call reach out. If you've heard of reach out.
Okay.
So So the church is based on that site, the Banda site.
I understand.
Yeah. So in case you lack the directions well, you look for reach out Banda.
Any numbers they can call for locations, details?
Okay. We begin with our email.
Okay.
It is hotrico02@gmail.com.
Hotrico?
Yes.
02 at gmail.com. Okay.
Then you can reach out to us through 0706 340223.
Okay.
That is Airtel.
And
you
then
can read MTN.
Mine, it's 0772 16 04 13.
Okay. Any social media handles?
Oh yes, we are on TikTok.
Okay.
Actively on TikTok. We are trying to also build the others.
Okay. And now usually youth, and I am very sure we are in that bracket, what do you think is making many youth right now to lose hope? Many have lost hope in that they have gone through some weird acts, drugs, addictions, gambling, and many others. What do you think is the main cause of this loss of hope in youth today?
When the youth fail to be attended to, because they also need a listening ear.
Okay.
And by the time you reach the age of a youth, like it's you're kinda grown up. So they'll be like, you know what to do. But they're really facing a lot. The youth are going through a lot. They only need a listening ear. You find that they have a lot, but they have no one to tell to because of fear of
so the blame is to the guardians, people that are taking care of us.
Not only even guardians, even the community itself.
Okay.
We shouldn't judge them. Let's have to listen to them first.
Before you judge them.
Yeah, like Chair said, we've interacted with youth who are in those suburbs of Banda. And you find someone who thinks he's already a social misfit because the community has already judged him.
Yeah, sure.
Not knowing that we can really have people changed.
Yeah.
Today I'm here, the other day I'm the other side.
That is
so. What is making them lose hope is being maybe disoriented. Sometimes society says no, this one is already spoiled and stuff like that. Yeah.
Any last word probably as we wind up with a show, word of wisdom to any youth, any person that is actually watching you right now?
Oh, to my dear youth, we are here where our parents were.
Yeah.
And they made a step to reach where they are. All the challenges we are facing, we have to also face them head on. We should not fear, we should be outreaching, because the problem we have is we die with our problems. I have a problem, I will be judged, and then I go corner myself. So you find a person, you share, and then there is church. I can assure you, join church, and it will be all well.
Wow. And to the girl child?
Yes, just take good care of yourself. Don't lose hope. In case you need someone to try. That sometimes when you lose like the morale of talking to people because they judge you, but there are people who are willing to listen. Just take good care of yourself, chase your dreams, you'll get there.
Okay, and probably as we wrap up, just a wrap up of the event, the date, the venue, as we wind up with the show.
Yes, like I said, you get ready for very thrilling voices from the Holy Trinity Choir. I'm telling you, you will like it. Maybe a little. We were nominated last year in a certain competition, and we are in the fourth.
The fourth, okay.
Yeah, in the entire country among the choirs. So just expect very wonderful voices. Yes, you come, and on that day, like we said, St. Paul Catholic Sub-Parish, Banda, 2 p.m. is when the concert begins, but we are still requesting, and through Uganda Red Cross Society, we are saying give the gift of life by giving blood. Okay. So the blood donation begins at 10 a.m. and then the event at 2. Come and enjoy.
It ends at what time?
It ends at 6 p.m.
That is
so all that time.
Yeah, sure.
You have, and being a Sunday and a Palm Sunday, you know what Palm Sunday means in the Catholic Church, sure. The triumph entry of Jesus in Jerusalem. Come and we enter Jerusalem with Jesus as we show you who the King of Glory is. Okay,
I also wanted to send regards to your friends, loved ones, family out there as we wrap up. Let me start from you.
I send my regards to Holy Trinity Choir. Thank you so much for listening in, and to the country at large, maybe even my family. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, and then now?
I'll also reiterate our prayer or our greetings. I also send greetings to the Holy Trinity Choir. I know they are too busy preparing, and they are still gearing up to see us.
They're on rehearsals?
Yeah, they are rehearsing.
Okay, I should find time and pass by.
Okay, please.
Okay, actually, if in case it finds you free, Banda is the place to be. That is on the 13th. Let's go and enter Jerusalem together. It's going to be a beautiful one. They've already told you, I'm very sure it's going to be entertaining, and also go and save somebody's life. When you give in, you never know, tomorrow might be your turn, or your child, or your relative. It is always the vice versa. Thank you so much for coming through. Probably next time again, yes, definitely. So I will see how to be there that day. I'm enjoying the choir. I love this. I've been working with the big team behind the camera, Chizito, and in the control room, I had Joshua, and that is a Chris right there. From Uganda Catholic Television, we wish you a blessed new month that we are in for now. Let me sign up for now. May God bless you. See you tomorrow. It's going to be the Vibe Extra. That is from 1 up to 2. Always with me, Rickson. Allow me to sign up. May God bless you.